Sometimes Digimon we find cute and adorable at child stage contain data that, as they evolve, turns them into unstoppable mythological beasts. Elizamon looks like a Digimon that wouldn't hurt a fly, with cute eyes that sparkle, but by the time she evolves into an ultimate form, you better not look her in the eye. Elizamon is a reptile virus attribute Digimon with a distinctive soft cloth-like color. The ribbon-like ears are very good at collecting sound, allowing Elizamon to react to even the slightest sounds in the area. Elizamon usually prefers to live in quiet places and when sleeping folds the ears to shut out all sound. Elizamon is a species with a refined personality, with a cute color and ears, but this Digimon also has a ferocious side, spreading the color wide and leaping at intruding enemies. The special attacks are Frilled Cutter, which rotates the collar at high speed while slicing up opponents, and Helicopter Tail, which glides low at high speed with the collar rotating and uses the momentum to strike with the tail. Elizamon evolves into Dimetraimon, a reptile virus attribute Digimon with a distinctive large frilled dorsal fin. Even if the dorsal fin is damaged in battle, Dimetraimon has the characteristic of quickly closing up any wounds. Because the fin grows larger each time it regenerates, individuals that have survived the struggle for survival tend to have larger dorsal fins. Dimetraimon looks slow, but can make the body appear larger by spreading the scales. This Digimon's actual mass is very small and moves swiftly, surprising predators who do not expect it from the appearance. The special attacks are Luminous Heat, which spits out the energy that has been charged and amplified in the dorsal fin as a heat ray, and Sailing Spin, which makes use of agility to jump up and spin, raising the energy-covered dorsal fin and charging, penetrating even rocks. Dimetraimon evolves into Lameon, a Dragon Man virus attribute Digimon with delicate scales and fins like a dress. She has the ability to generate various types of poison, such as poison that paralyzes enemies and poison that melts matter. Her specialty is poison that slowly drains the life out of her enemies, and it is said that this is because Lameon enjoys watching the opponents suffer. The umbrella she holds stores the poison she generates. Lameon has a deep knowledge of poison and can break down any kind of virus. For that reason, it is said that Lameon sometimes detoxifies other Digimon in exchange for a big prize. Her special attack is Venombrella, which spreads her umbrella and coats it in poison, deflecting attacks while scattering the poison and polluting the surrounding area. For opponents who are not worthy of her amusement to watch them suffer, she releases Splash Toxin, a torrent of concentrated poison, from the tip of her umbrella, instantly killing them. Lamia in ancient Greek mythology was a child-eating monster and in later tradition was regarded as a type of night-hunting spirit or daimon. Daimon is an unknown superfactor which can be either good or hostile. In ancient Greek religion and mythology, a daimon was imagined to be a lesser deity or guiding spirit. The word is derived from Proto-Indo-European, meaning provider of fortunes or destinies. The word Lamia can also mean having a large throat or gullet, but also nocturnal spirit, giving the name to lemurs. Lameon evolves into Medusimon, a Dragon Man virus attribute Digimon that evolved from the data of monsters that appear in mythology. In battle, a sentient snake dragon that grows from her head drives away enemies, so her main body rarely moves and is often held in a graceful pose. Even if someone is able to withstand the attacks of the snake dragon, she can easily handle close combat with her fanged boots and the poisonous needles on her tail. She has a weakness for small round Digimon, and when she finds one she likes, she will mercilessly turn them to stone even if they are still a child, take them home and display them in her collection. Her special attacks are Biting Boot, Eye of Gorgon and Raging Serpentine. Biting Boot is a kick that bites the enemy to pieces with the fangs of her boots. In Eye of Gorgon, she emits a flash of light from her single large eye, petrifying anything that is exposed to the light, with the ability to forcibly freeze the target by rewriting their texture to stone. Digimon affected by this attack can only be released by Medusimon by a direct touch. In Raging Serpentine, she unleashes the braided serpent dragons, who regain their original power by being unraveled and go on a rampage, demonstrating high annihilation power, whether in one-on-one or one-on-many battles. In Greek mythology, Medusa was one of the 3 Gorgons. She is generally described as a woman with living snakes in place of hair. Her appearance was so hideous that anyone who looked upon her was turned to stone. The Gorgons in Greek mythology are 3 monstrous sisters, Steno, Avriali and Medusa, said to be the daughters of Phorcos and Kito. They lived near their sisters Grae and were able to turn anyone who looked at them to stone. Avriali and Steno were immortal, but Medusa was not and was slain by the hero Perseus. Gorgons were dread monsters with terrifying eyes. A Gorgon's head was displayed on Athena's Aegis, giving it the power both to protect her from any weapon and instill great fear in any enemy. Gorgon's blood was said to have both the power to heal and harm. Which one of these Digimon is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. If you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon or the Buy Me Coffee website. The links are in the description below. Thank you for watching, stay tuned for more Digimon videos. P.S. Make sure to follow my community page on YouTube, as I also post updates about upcoming videos there.